Welcome back to another episode of the Kevin Boys. And hey, all of us obviously come from different Asian ethnic backgrounds.
Hey!
Caucasian.
Thanks, Bart.
Stephen agreed.
Keyword cock.
Me and Bart are hyperbrained this session, by the way.
That being said, which Asian mom do you guys think is the scariest?
The scariest?
Cantonese.
They're pretty hardcore.
No, legit, because my buddy Sandy Wong was Cantonese growing up, and his mom was fucking crazy, dude.
Honestly, I think Cantonese too, but go ahead.
She was a yeller, bro. Like, I jackknifed him through a closet door one time, and the closet door fell off its hinges and shit, and she was like, just yelling at me in Cantonese for like, as long as it takes to go up like 18 stairs out of a townhouse.
She was yelling at you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because on some real shit, she never yells at the guests. She yells at her own kids who didn't do it.
So I don't know what the hell she was saying, and I didn't have subtitles, so she might have been yelling at him. But I thought she was yelling at me.
Subtitles.
Yeah, maybe she was just ranting.
Well, because I'm guilty Catholic boy, I just assume she's yelling at me.
Yeah. Usually they're yelling at their own kid.
Yeah, you could literally do all of the problem making, and then the son will actually get yelled at, and you'll be fine.
No, we would watch wrestling, and then because he was littler than me, like everyone was, I would just pick him up and I did like the Razor Ramon Razor's Edge through a closet door, and like.
Did you mean to throw him through the closet door?
Yeah, because that was the coolest way to do it. Kids are dumb, dude. I was probably 7 years old or 8 years old, and he was like way littler than me, so it was so easy to do. So I Razor Ramon him through the closet door, and then his mom heard it obviously, and then she comes downstairs and sees what happened. She's losing it, and he's fine. He was just like, he was selling it, but he was fine.
He's selling it.
I agree too, because I feel like out of all the Asian families that I've seen, at least, I think Cantonese families seem like the most that's matriarchal. Like the dad, I feel like is just in the corner minding his own business.
Oh yeah.
I was never even home.
Just like reading a newspaper or working or smoking a cigarette, and it's the mom that's like whoopsh, whoopsh.
I half agree, but I still think most matriarchal is Filipinos because the dads are gone. But yes, I totally agree on the other end.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
I saw my buddy's mom. Her name was Patty, by the way. Probably not her real name, but they changed it or something. One of those things. Yeah. But I saw her every day, basically for like 6 years. I saw the dad maybe 4 times.
That's true.
Yeah, dads be. Yeah,
They're always cooking at the restaurant or smoking a cigarette.
They're like doing business in China.
And I thought I didn't see my dad that much. This kid, like, like this kid probably his dad came home and like he's like 18 weeks older every time. He's like, whoa, these kids grow up fast.
Yeah, Cantonese dads are overworking, and then Filipino dads are just over fucking.
Sick.
Filipino dads are over their first family.
They're probably good dads at the other one.
I know.
Got to make up for it.
This energy's being spent somewhere. I think Chinese moms are scarier to me than Filipino moms.
Yeah, definitely Chinese moms.
Yeah,
Do Filipino moms like beat your ass or
yeah,
scream,
but it's like
or...
you could tell it hurts their feelings to do it. It's like one of those things where they don't want to have to, but I think like they're just so sweet, Filipino moms.
You know why I think Chinese moms are like fucking crazy? It's because I think they take it out on their kids because they get it taken out on them by their husbands.
Oh, Chinese dads be beating wives?
The cycle of abuse.
But I think it's not directly correlated. I think it's indirect actions. So it's not like Chinese dad beats his wife, therefore she beats her kids. I think it's like Chinese dad like puts her in her place in their own ways, their unspoken ways. So she has to feel control and put something in its place. And the way she lashes out is by yelling at her kids and beating them.
Damn.
Deep.
That's scary.
You agree?
I don't know.
Because I've only seen, especially with all my cousins, with Chinese fucking moms and stuff like that. All the moms are like, blah, 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 blah.
They all speak Cantonese?
Yeah, they all speak Cantonese, right? Blah, 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 blah. All these very, very strict moms, right? And the dads are always very like quiet, seemingly somber. But then when you see like that hint of interaction between the mom and the husband, in that sense, suddenly the fucking tail between the legs mom is like getting scolded for something or being told about something, and you're just like, whoa, that was weird.
Yeah.
I thought you were the strong one.
Is it stereotype that Korean kids like had cool parents, kind of?
No.
Okay, because there was a Korean kid on my block named Kyle Kim, and his mom was like pretty dope, and like same thing. Dad wasn't around much, but Kyle Kim had Mario paint when like that was basically you had to mortgage your house to get Mario paint back then. It was hard.
Is there a stereotype that Korean parents are cool parents? I think there's a stereotype that Korean moms cook really fucking good.
My perspective on Korean moms is they seem to be the most nurturing out of the Asian moms.
Because like anytime I went to a Korean friend's house, they bust out with the snacks, the pears, and then they always like look pretty, like a 50s moms. Like they're always done. They're not like in curlers. They're like,
And these are like middle class Korean.
yeah. Like, well, whenever I go to a Korean friend's house, their mom's always like, there's games. We're playing games. They bust out with the pears. We get to eat pears and snacks and like.
And she was worried about my soul.
I thought like Japanese parents were pretty cool.
I thought Japanese parents were cool too when I was a kid. Yeah.
But this chick, she was like scared. She was like worried about my soul. Like she was like, come to church with us, and I was like, all right, I'm down.
Oh,
She's nurturing. And
that's ministry.
That's different. They
There was like three.
They have to save souls.
There was 3 ladies on my block who were like trying to save my soul.
Yeah.
So it was like obviously my mother, and then Kyle Kim, his mom, and then Carol Chapin, who was a white lady, and they wanted me to do like Baptist shit.
Yeah, but you don't think secretly they're all just like, you know, kind of in competition, like, yo, we got to save this
They're
white
trying to
boy.
save you, bro.
Because they also got to go flex at the church.
I saved this white boy.
No, yeah, for sure.
They could get your whole family potentially if you.
And they were flaunting me too in public quite a bit too.
I think there's a
We've adopted
Yeah,
this white.
like I'm a Birkin bag. I knew it as a kid.
But I heard from my Korean friends though, they get fucked up.
By the mom and the dad? I hear mainly the dads.
I think the dads be fucking them up.
I dated a girl. She was Korean. She got jumped by her parents.
By both?
Hey, but so did you.
Huh?
You got jumped by your parents. You're Japanese.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Yeah, but they're cool.
Well, you deserved it in that story.
Yeah, you deserved that story.
They went easy on you technically.
You told your friends the least you could play Sega Genesis.
You made up a rumor against your own family.
Well, no, he told him the truth. He's like, my parents don't really like it when you come over. You should probably leave.
Yeah. And I was like, yes, they can leave so I can play my video
Ooh,
game.
we're gonna play Sock Tube.
And you fucked up the whole garage.
Oh yeah. No, I did a lot
And
of
the
fucked
piano.
up shit.
Oh, and the piano.
Cut strings of the piano. You cut them just like the way you was cutting snail eyes.
You made your dad leave.
no.
You made your dad leave the house.
Not just me. I'm not even talking from my experience. I'm talking about my friends' experience. I'm talking about my family members. So like on the surface, super nice, super fucking cool, right? I have family members where they told me, you would never expect this from their mom. They're so sweet. They're little angels. And she goes, yeah, she was so mad at me one day. She woke me up in the middle of the night, fucking wrapped my head with duct tape and said, oh, you want to talk? Try to talk now. So she was like wrapped up with fucking duct tape, tied up her fucking arms, and then just basically kicked her ass in the garage and be like, you're sleeping here tonight. And I'm like, your mom fucking did that shit? I had no idea because she's such a sweetheart.
Maybe she was lying too, just to fucking get some sympathy.
No, but her siblings and everybody was like, it's like,
Yeah, she's like, kiss me, Joe.
like the shit that I be saying, they're like, your mom was like, yeah, my mom was like that too. And then my church friends have similar stories. So I think Japanese people, they don't like lose their cool and like, they don't like,
They don't lose their cool in public.
they're not like Cantonese moms that'll cuss you out and fucking blow up and then everyone's around. They'll be like, all right, we'll see. And then they'll be like, you see that cold bath that's happening right now? That's yours. You fucked up. Go in there. And you're like, oh, fuck.
I don't know what class of Korean this was, but growing up, our neighbor, it was the kind of house, like really small house. They were probably lower middle class Korean. And the door was always open. It was always just a screen door, so you could always see what's happening in the house. And then I would come over, and the mom and dad, the mom would always be in a bathrobe, sitting at the table, like look so depressed.
Smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, smoking cigarette. They're both just chain smoking all the time. And then I would just go, hi. And then I would just go into the son's room and we would just like play with DJ stuff. And I've never seen them do one thing different other than just sit there and just like, they're just smoking and they're just quiet. And they never yelled at him or nothing.
And they got a grandpa jacking off in the back.
There's always grandpa.
What do you call that? That's
Kind of chillaxed.
For me, it was whenever I ran away from home, I only did it twice. I always knew I could count on my Korean homie's mom to take me in.
That's actually really weird.
Because like I just know they're not gonna judge me.
A parent taking in the kid and then like not talking to their parents, and then also based off his stories, also like really hiding him when the parent came over and questioned.
Because they'll actually like level with me. Like if I go to like my other ethnicities friend's house, the first thing they'll do, I'm gonna call your parents. I'll bring you. If you need a ride back home, like they're gonna be the parent now, right? When I go to my Korean homie's house, they're like, come in. You can sleep in the other guests, whatever. I'll make you some food, and stay here for as much as you need. It was almost like they like.
She Underground Railroad you.
Yeah, they met me where I was at, and then just treated me.
That only makes sense to me on two things. Number one, Bart shows up, he's got bruises and he's bleeding.
Yeah, you gotta have.
And then number two, the parent shows up, asks where Bart's, got a fucking handle in his hand, he's drunk and fucking like waiting to whoop his ass with a bat in his other hand.
And the bat has barbed wire around it.
I haven't seen it.
My dad didn't show up like that either.
But
Interesting.
Other than that, I'm
That
like,
feels more like a white family would do that.
yeah,
That's crazy.
Your dad show up like this, looking for my son.
That's hella weird to be completely honest.
that's
Two different Korean homies.
She hid you like you were Jewish and it was World War II, dude. That's crazy.